Hello everyone and welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the sound I built for Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. So watch me play that now and then I'll break down the sound. Okay, well, first things first, apologies I haven't made a video for a while. I've been very busy making 2020 Rendezvous, which is a comedy drama about a band who are basically off the road because of the pandemic and all the ups and downs of that. So please go and check that out over at 2020rendezvous.com. All 3 episodes of the mini-series are up on YouTube, so there'll be links in the description below. But let's move on to the sound here. So Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, was made by basically DIing the guitar into the desk via some compressors. And then David Gilmour wasn't happy with the sound, reportedly. So they ran the signal back out into a Mesa Boogie amp and mic'd it up and added that to the signal. So I'm trying to recreate that here. The only issue is that the DI signal, when you put a DI through, it doesn't allow you to put the DI after the compressors, and you can't move compressors and gates and stuff before the DI signal. So what I ended up doing was basically having the first thing in the chain was a noise gate, because with the amount of compression it does get very noisy. And then I've got a Dynacomp simulator, and then I've got an LA2A simulator. So I've got 2 levels of compression. And then I've got a bit of EQ going on. So that's kind of like front loading. That's kind of what I put into the desk. And then at this point here, the signal splits. So I've got a split here where it goes to another EQ pedal. And then I've got an amp, which is actually turned off. So this is basically acting like a DI. As far as I know, you can't get a DI pass through. You just sort of turn them off and that does the same thing. As I said earlier, the DI signal doesn't allow me to take a DI after the pedals, so I've done it this kind of convoluted way. And effectively, I've got a clean signal that goes through to another LA2A simulator, and then I've also got it going through to the Mesa Boogie, which is mic'd up with 2 57s, and then goes through to a plate reverb. So let's have a listen through to those on their own. I'll solo some bits. So you can hear, this is the DI signal. And that's the amp signal on its own. And that's both of them together. So those 2 get mixed together on the mixing desk here, and then they go to this final EQ where I've cut the bottom end, I've tweaked out a little bit of the mid, and I've played around with the high, particularly taking out this kind of 3.15 and 5K, and then boosting a little bit of 8K and 6K just to kind of brighten it back up where I've taken out these harsh frequencies. And then finally another compressor. This sound is just very, very compressed. So one thing I did do was on this amp is I had two 57s on it, and they're both positioned in different places. I've got one here that's further away. If we listen to just this sound. So that's like a far away 57. Then I've got, at the moment, let's remember that 9.3. Let's get this the same level. So you can hear they've both got slightly different qualities. So you're getting the proximity effect off this first one, which is meant to be right near the cone. And you can hear all that lovely sort of warmth on the bottom end. And then you've got the further away one, which is picking up a little bit more of the top end. And then I pulled that one back, what was it, minus 9.3. So together they blended. So I also had a small room on it. If you look here, I've got the small studio. If I solo that, you can hear that. I'll turn this reverb off first, that will help. So having that little bit of room on it just makes it sound that little bit more real. I'll put the reverb back on. So notice I've just got the reverb on the amp. I haven't got the reverb on the DI signal as well. The DI signal is pretty dry. So that's what it sounded like without the EQ. Just that little bit of EQ at the end, cleans it all up, takes out some rumbly frequencies and some harsh frequencies and boosts some lovely frequencies. And then once you get it in the mix, I've also got the Modo drum, Modo bass, I've got shaker and tambourine, I've got a couple of synths and the Hammond B3X. That's what it sounds like. And just to show you, if I turn off the plug-in, the guitar is completely dry. So I hope you found that useful. Lots of compression, a split in the chain to a DI and an amp version. I've got the reverb over the amp. I've got another compressor over the DI version. They both come together and are mixed together with an EQ and then a final compressor before mixing it in with the rest of the signal. Please subscribe, please share this video, please leave us a comment. YouTube really likes it when you like and leave a comment and subscribe and stuff like that. And I'll see you on another video. And please do check out 2020 Rendezvous. Me and some friends have spent several months making that, so it would be much appreciated. See you soon.